If the gap up and gap down doesn't happen, Nifty has a predefined, the way the NSE algorithms work, they have a predefined price for DT4, DT5, DT6, current week expiry, next week expiry, and the week after expiry. Those prices are more or less defined, saying that if it is deep in the money for at this time, the usual premium is this, right? Otherwise, the time decay strategy they have built, it will kill the premium. Okay, unless there is a high premium day. Nifty is programmed, NSE is programmed to keep these premiums in that range if no, gap up and gap down happen, right? That is the reason why we are consistently able to see the price caps of 350, for example, for buy, 375, I think, for sell, right? That is because we know that month on month, week on week, month on month, year on year, we see that is the average price. That is what happens. It doesn't go beyond that. Now, if this is arrested, if the gap downs and gap up, even if the war is there, if the gap up and gap down doesn't happen, premiums don't go high. Premiums remain in the range that usually we see. As long as that happens, right, this seems to work fine. When I say gap ups and gap downs, I'm talking about 2% gap downs, 1.5% gap downs. We always have gap up or gap down of 200, 300 points, which is never a problem. Because if you see 2025, the thing is to see this. So 2025, we had gap ups and gap downs always, right? It is not like we did not have gap ups and gap downs. The moment we have 2.5%, 2% gap ups and gap downs, the premiums are simply too high. So that is where we are struggling.